What's up guys, it's the Russian Genius and welcome to this video. And in this video I am gonna be showing you one of the coolest and quickest and fastest tricks you can do, and it involves a really cool one-handed pop out. So I'm quite excited to show you this. Let me use the 7 of spades for this, and here's what the trick it looks like. I'm gonna show you the trick a few times and then we will move on into the tutorial. It's almost a one-handed trick because you use one hand for the most part. Look at the 7 as it vanishes, and then when I snap my fingers it jumps all the way back. That's what the trick it looks like. Let me show you this a few more times. It looks like this, and then simply by snapping your fingers you get the card all the way back in the middle of the deck. I want to do it a little bit better, so let me try it once again. Look at the 7, I'm gonna do this, it vanishes, and then it pops out just like that, and you can even do a move that looks similar to the hot shot cut after that. So it's a pretty cool move and I really enjoy doing it, and I want to show it maybe 2-3 more times because I think I can do it just a little bit better. So I'm gonna give the deck a quick shuffle, do it a few more times, and then we will move on into the tutorial. So first of all, I am gonna use the 5 of hearts. I'm gonna take the 5 and it's gonna disappear, and then when I snap my fingers it reappears in the center. That was pretty good in my opinion. And this move where you pop out a card with one hand, it's a really cool move, and it's actually a lot easier to do it after you do the vanish, because then you're in the perfect position to do the pop out after you do the vanish, the first move of the trick. And it's not a difficult trick, it's decently difficult, I think I could say, but the last part where you pop out the card with one hand, it looks maybe difficult, but it's not as difficult as you may think. Yes, wait, I think the Joker was in the center, now it is on top. So now we are gonna move into the tutorial. Before we move on into the tutorial, I just want to say, when I was a beginner, I dreamt of being able to do, cool stuff like this with a deck of cards. And I remember being a few years younger and trying to figure out how to do all of this, and I'm kind of surprised sometimes that I'm able to do it. I just want to say to anyone who is struggling to learn magic tricks or to learn something like the pass, I remember being in your position where you sit back and you try to learn everything and you keep wondering why you can't learn it. But what I can say is, as long as you keep pushing and trying to become better, then you should be able to do it. I remember struggling with a lot of moves. One of the moves I spent 5 months practicing was probably the double lift. I remember having so many problems learning the double lift, and now when I can finally do it, it seems pretty incredible, and it seems unbelievable that you were finally able to learn stuff like this. So I'm just making this extra clip to say that if you're having difficulties learning something, you will be able to do it if you put the practice into it. And it may sound not true, but it actually is. Anyways, let's move on into the tutorial. Here's how this is done. You are gonna first of all learn this vanish, and then after the vanish you are gonna learn this pop out right here. I want to do this with a different deck. I think this deck looks a little bit nicer on this background, but here's what you do, alright? One card is gonna be face up, and this move, I think most of you guys know how it's done, but let me still teach it. This is called the Giardiniera Chains, and basically what you're doing is the index finger is gonna be on the side, and then the pinky is gonna grab the card, and the thumb is also on the side to make sure that the other cards don't follow along. If you want a more detailed tutorial, then check out the link in the description. But the basic idea is this, and your top hand is going to cover half of the deck, and then you're gonna kinda like throw a booger, so boom, like that. And when you do this throwing action, then you take the card with the pinky. And now I am only covering for the card. If I remove my hand, then the card is right there. Here's how it looks like from this angle. You do this, and then you pull down the card like that. Then I would take the card downwards, and I would align the card like this to the deck. This is the way that I have aligned the card, and this aligning is really important because I'm gonna grab the deck like this, as you can see. The pinky is not doing anything, but the ring finger and the middle finger and index finger, they are the most important fingers in this move. The thumb is just laying on the side, just relaxing, and then the ring finger is gonna grab the card like this. And this move is a lot easier to do it like this than doing it the original way. So the ring finger is grabbing the card like this. And this move may be a little bit difficult, I don't know, but you grab the card with the ring finger, and then the index finger is gonna open up for the deck, and the card is gonna go in the center. I'm gonna show you this a few more times just so you can understand it. This is a brilliant move, and the first time I saw the move was by Zach Mueller. I saw Zach Mueller doing this, and then he spread out the deck. Here's how the clip it looks like, and since that clip I wanted to learn it, but I just learned this. And this move that I am doing, it's actually not made by Zach Mueller. I think it's made by Aaron Fisher, but I'm not really sure. Credit to Aaron Fisher, alright? I didn't ask for permission, but I made the same tutorial of this move 4 years ago. But here is a newer tutorial with a vanish and an actual trick. And what you can do is when you pop it out, you can use the middle finger to throw the card like that. Anyways, let's do it in slow motion, and then I will probably give you some tips and pointers. So I'm gonna use the 5 of diamonds, and I'm gonna do the vanish once again, and I pull it down, and when I pull it, I'm gonna turn my hand palm up when I do the vanish, right? So look, I do the vanish, I pull the card down, and I actually just place it like this. And something important to note is my middle finger is not touching the 5 of diamonds. It's not touching the bottom card at all. And the ring finger is gonna grab it, and then, not grab it, I mean the ring finger can't grab it, but it's gonna lay itself on top of the card, and the friction, or whatever you call it, the skin, is gonna take it, pull it, and then you're gonna open it with the index finger. So it's kind of like doing the, let me show you it in a moment. Ah shit, I'm gonna use another deck for this. Let's use this deer. Alright, I'm gonna use this deer deck. Look at these deers right there. Can you see them? Hey deer, what's up bro? Look at you, you look cute, very cute. Anyways, let's get back into the tutorial. So what I wanted to do is take a card and then boom, make it vanish. And I wanted to say this. Wait, is this a double backer? Yes. I wanted to say this. The ring finger is touching the card, but the middle finger is not touching the card. The index finger is on top, and what the index finger is going to do is it's going to do this. It's going to open up for the deck like that. All right? And when you open it up, you're going to take the card like that, and then the card is gonna go in the center. So I'm trying to figure out how to explain it, but you know, you take it, open it, and then it goes in the center like that. And if you want, you can even make the sound really poppy. You know, you can make it pop if you just do it like that. You didn't hear the pop because the mic is not going to the cards, but you know, sometimes... Okay, I'm gonna do it near the cards. Listen to the pop sound. Just like that. That was a beautiful, sexy sound. No, but why am I not catching this? Hey, f you, dear. Okay. Anyways, I'll do it a few more times and then the tutorial is gonna be over. Let's use the 7 of spades for this. I'm gonna take the 7, make it vanish, I pull it down, and then I do this. And a quick tip, not a tip, but what you can do is after you vanish it and after you clip it like this, is as soon as the card bypasses, as you can see, now it's in this position, it bypassed the bottom. So you know it's here and now it's bypassed, it's no longer at the bottom. You can produce the card, but then lift the hand up like this. So at the same time of producing the card, you lift up the hand, so then you can see the bottom as well. And the idea behind this, I've never seen anyone do it before, I think, but the idea is you produce it, and then you lift up the hand, and it makes it seem even more impossible. Yes, that's kind of all I wanted to show you. So thank you guys for watching, and also if you want to see more of the stuff that I do, then check out some more of my videos or check out my second channel right over there. I really think that you will enjoy it. So thank you guys for watching. I try to make these videos as good as they can be, and I will see you in my next video.